All right, let's quickly meet you. Your name and your portfolio, sir.
I'm Comr Victor Oladele Amoko, State Chairperson, Nigerian Labour Congress, Ondo State Council.
All right, nice meeting you, and it's good we came to your office to take this interview. Quickly tell the world, thank you, sir. Yeah. Quickly tell the world how NLC is faring in Ondo State right now.
We thank God for what God has been doing for us and how God has took us so far since we came on board March 7th, 2023. God has been helping us. It's only that the removal of fuel subsidy in May 29 have been giving us a set of setback in our activities, but we are still pushing it.
Okay, each state, the president, Ahmed Bola Tinubu, is trying to suffice solutions to Nigerians right now concerning the fuel subsidy removal, rather.
Yeah.
And then he said palliatives will be given to different states. Has Ondo State collected? Yes. And how are workers faring, or how are they collecting that right now?
Yeah. I think they have been trying because out of 86,000 bags of rice promised, they have released 10. But Ondo State, in their own point of view, have augmented it with another 12,000. So, and we have shared almost 23,000 bags of rice to all the citizenry of Ondo State. And by God's grace, I think I am representing the interests of the organized labor in that palliative committee.
Okay, against that background, something happened yesterday, and it is still of interest to everybody. A commissioner was dealt with mercilessly and she was beaten up. What is your take on that, sir?
Of course, I'm not aware of that.
Okay, I'm mentioning that because it is concerning palliatives.
Yeah.
Okay, away from that, you're not aware of it, sir. Away from that, do you think the palliatives have been going around very well?
Of course, yes, because what we have is what we call community-based committee for the sharing. So we, the centrally committee men, we just allocate to the community-based committee. They are community-based committee. They are the one that generated the names they are going to use for the sharing. We believe in every community, in every local government, the obas, they will give us their representatives. Chief Imam, Khan, PSF, they will give us, all these people will give us representatives. Those representatives will come together with that of philanthropists, two notable people from that local government. So all these people, they will come together and generate a name, those who will be beneficiaries to those palliatives. We believe they knows them better than we do. So I cannot sit down in Akure, the state capital, and tell you those who are vulnerable or those who are to be beneficiary of rice in SLDO. I can't do that, and that is why we are not doing it. And I believe this is the best strategy we can use in allocating those palliatives.
Okay, sir, as a labor man, a lot of workers are known to you, and you are known to a lot of workers in the state. Mm-hmm. Do you think this palliatives is limited to workers alone, or the very vulnerable in the state?
No, it's not. The food aspect of it,
yes,
is not to the workers, but to cushion their effects at their workplace, yes, that will be given to them. Like when we are talking about shuttle buses to the workers, it can't go around the workers. We know that. I think you know that.
Yes.
Because we have some of us, somebody like me, I work in Okakoko. We don't have shuttle buses there now. But notwithstanding, government is trying, because Rome was not built in a day. Since they have started, we believe they are going to improve on what they have started. That is our belief, and that is what we are working towards. We workers, we are Oliver Twist. We'll be demanding for more and more and more.
Okay, against that background, NLC in Ondo State is getting more interesting. Now, NLC in Ondo State, would you say you are doing well right now?
Of course, we are trying our best. Meanwhile, our best may not be best for others, but ours is to try our best, is to do the best we can afford to do. So, because I cannot just tell you that, okay, we are doing well, assuming you get to somebody else who told you that I'm not doing well. What will I do? Because my best might not be the best for him, because what he's looking forward to get, he might not be getting it right now. And I know if he was very patient enough, he will soon get it.
The life of a comrade is very interesting. Would you say they are giving more, or rather, they are, okay, let's say they are giving more sacrifice to the society than they are getting in return? Because if you see the lifestyle of the comrades, I'm talking about labor workers.
Yeah.
They fight. They want things to get better. So are they imputing more than they are getting in return?
Yeah. Let us believe that the uneasy lies the hairs that wear the crown. So whatever you do, we still have some minority out there who will tell you that you are not doing it well. But we believe what you are doing, there must be a reward, either from man or from God.
Yes.
In majority of those time, it doesn't come from man. It will always come from man, from God. Because when I went to the government office to demand for pay, to demand for increment in pay, to demand for prompt payment, it's not about my own payment,
yes,
but it's about the payment of those who send me. So, but we will still see some of them who said, no, you have been there to collect money. So, and that is it. So, if you are a leader, you must be having crisis to manage at every point in time. So, management of crisis is part of leadership. So, we have been looking at that area, but when you have taken the mantle to become a leader, don't look at the benefits that will come from it. It's only God that will give you when the time comes. So, and your name, you have to be protecting it, but your best will always come out of it. And when you do your best, leave the rest for others. Yeah.
Okay. Because you mentioned the government, I'm going to take you up on that.
No problem.
Would you say the government of Ondo State is working hand in hand with NLC Ondo State right now?
With the workers of Ondo State?
Yes.
Yeah, they are working hand in hand with the workers of Ondo State.
But there was one time last week, sir.
Let me tell you this.
Yes,
we
sir.
gave our governor an award, I
Yes.
think May 1st, as the workers loving governor of the year.
This year?
Yeah.
Okay.
May 1st.
Okay.
That's our workers' day. So
Yes.
we gave him an award. If he will not be doing it well, I don't think there is any need for an award being given to him.
Yes.
So he has been doing it well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Lastly, how would you want the federal government to be treating NLC in every state in Nigeria?
The federal government, our demand, we are not asking the federal government to treat us specially.
Okay.
But our demand, our taking is that if federal government should remove fuel subsidy, then what will be the taking of the workers and the entire populace? It's not all about NSC. Are you with me? It's not, okay, how far they will be supplying this food? Understand? Will they be supplying food for us till eternity? No. But let us have something that will cushion the effects of this removal, like our refinery. Let us put them in place. Since we have raw materials, then let us be refining it in Nigeria. Are you with me?
Yes,
like
sir.
what we call minimum wage. We are not interested in that again. We are in need of living wage and not minimum wage, because 30,000 cannot take you to anywhere. Yes, 30,000 naira, a man with wife, with children, and their children are going to the school. And that man will live. He will clothe himself. And we are talking about 13,000 naira. It's nothing to write home about. Then let us have our light, electricity. If you have it on ground, then some people will be working on it to generate their own income. Let our roads be okay. Are you with me? So if all these things are okay, our per capita will increase. Sure. And if the per capita is increased, then Nigeria will be living fine. We won't even know, we won't even count it that they have removed all subsidy again. So they are just doing this, the what they call palliative, just to cushion. But that is not where we are going to. That is not the taking of NSC. But they said, okay, oh, before we do what you are talking about, oh, before you do what you requested for, okay, let the entire citizenry have this to cushion this effect in their body. That is it. So it's not the treatment they are giving to us, but the treatment they are giving to the Nigerians. So we Nigerians, we deserve better treatment from our leaders.
Workers deserve better treatment from
all Nigerians, yes. Not only workers.
Okay.
All Nigerians, they deserve it. Okay. Better treatment. Okay. Not all about NSC.
All right, sir. Lastly, as a father, as a labor man, and as a state chairman, would you prefer federal government to subsidize education rather than oil?
Education
rather than subsidizing for oil.
No, we have removed that of oil.
Yes,
I think
was before now.
Education or food, if they subsidize it, they are on the way, because education for all is the responsibility of all.
True. Every
hands must be put on deck, including that of the federal government. There is need for federal government, if they believe that they want the children of the vulnerables to read and to know how to write, then there is need for them to subsidize education.
All right. Thank you very much, sir, for this beautiful interview from NLC Ondo State. We're happy to come to Akure to take this interview. We hope when we call on you next time, you do the same, sir.
I will.
All right, sir. Lastly, your message to workers all over Nigeria.
Thank you. Our message to workers is that we remain resolute, we'll be focused. Don't let us look at our leaders as what are they doing there. Rome was not built in a day. We believe things have been bastardized for years, but we want to put it into place, in places. Then there is a need for you to be careful in putting it. Don't forget, all those leaders, they are part of Nigerians. They are part of us. So if we remain resolute and we are very focused, we have mission, then we are going to get to that level, the level we are aspiring for. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for speaking to FOSA TV channel.
Amoko.
Thank you, sir.
Amoko.